Good afternoon. It's Jean again, back with part 2 of my Christmas home tour collaboration with Daveda Lane. This is our living room. And then I will be back in the next few days as I decorate each room. I will be back to film it and upload it. But today, this is the living room, part 2. Those are our little elves. I had those last year, and I just think they're so sweet. And my big elf that usually sits on the corner of the table, I haven't found the box he's in yet, so I will have to show him at another time. But those are our Valancourt Santas and some other Santas that we've had for a while. And then up here, that's one of our vintage Noels and some other little old figures. And then coming into view, that's one of our favorite Christmas dummy boards that we got off of eBay. I love little old kids' chairs. And that little tin that the dummy board's sitting on, that was a vintage cookie tin. That's a little circus tin. That was one they would have had in a country store, and people would have bought cookies directly out of it. More of my Santa collection. Another one of John's old trucks. They're not old, but they're made to look old. This wonderful table runner with the car and the tree on it, my friend Rossio just sent that to us. And John absolutely loves it, so we put it where we could see it all the time. Some of my patriotic balls with a Santa. And that's a vintage Santa candy tin, an English one. I love the light-up prints. That's another one that came from Kirkland's. Such a beautiful cottage with the snow. And those bottle brush trees also came from Kirkland's. And these are my little old Santas in this little sewing machine drawer. The vintage seed box with lots of little treasures in it. Some vintage tins and a vintage print. And a few new things. And there's the snowman stool that we got at a yard sale a couple years ago. All these throws everywhere because the animals like to sleep on them, and if we take a nap, we like to cover up with them when it's cold outside. This tree has all Santas on it. And there's another Billy Jacobs. That Santa right there, the one that's made of paper, that is an old Santa. More of my Santa collection. And some more down there, and the little Santa cups there, vintage. And some balls in a Polish stoneware urn. This is another old Santa candy tin. This has lots of reproduction pieces on it. This tree, as you all know that watch my videos all the time, I change this tree with the seasons. And it's a jar of old Santas down there. And a truck pillow for John. And Christmas books in his old vintage truck. More Christmas Ray done. And a friend got us these gnome canisters. And these are all vintage balls in this bowl, and I just put a little set of lights in them, and it really shines through them beautifully. More of our little vintage figures. And this up on top has jingle bells in it too. Another Billy Jacobs. This one is really beautiful with the cardinals there. I love that Santa's Workshop sign. It's a reproduction, but it is so neat. It's made to look old, and it's wonderful. Squeaky steps. Another one of the paintings from eBay. More of my Santa collection. Another one of those paintings. The Santa spindles that I painted a long time ago. And there's the gate you'll get to see downstairs on another day when I finish decorating. This is the end of part 2. Have a wonderful afternoon. Till the next time.